Non, va-t-il donc?
What's all this?
Robespierre. He's declared today a festival of the Supreme Being. A paean to the virtue of the nation and the citizens' duty toward it.
Why does that sound familiar?
As far as Templar doctrine goes, it's a loose interpretation.
We'll never get close to him in the middle of all this. We best retire and wait for a better opportunity.
Still thinking like an assassin. This time, I have the plan.
Oh? And what would that be?
Think like a Templar.
Amazing! Thought we were supposed to be rationalists. Vive Robespierre! Bravo!
Lovely. Vive la liberté!
The Supreme Being ain't called for Robespierre. I'll eat my hat.
What is he
Ridiculous
thinking?
pomp and circumstance.
What now?
Robespierre is unassailable. He's got half the guard out in force. We'll never get within 10 yards of him.
Just what I said.
But he's not as popular as he was. The Purgers, the Supreme Being cult. If we can discredit him, he's finished.
Massive public spectacle is the perfect venue.
Exactly. Paint him as a dangerous lunatic and his power will evaporate like snow in April. But we'll need some convincing evidence.
I have an idea where to start. You coming?
Meet me after. I have my own arrangements to make.
S'il vous plaît, et tout de suite!
with all the oppressors of the human race, suspend its heroic efforts in order to raise its thoughts and bow to the great being who gave it the mission to take these efforts and the strength to execute them. Did not his immortal heart by engraving in the hearts of men the code of justice and equality right there the devastating of time? Did not his voice at the very beginning decree the republic, making liberty, justice, the order of the day, and for all people? He did not create change to power the human feet.
Hey, wait a
Neither did he
minute.
create free, like brute beasts to the carriages of kings, to give the world the example of faith, crime, perfidy, avarice, debauchery, and falsehood to the world. He created them to celebrate his love. Then who held it with love of his the author of nature brings all mortals together in an immense chain of love and happiness. Republicans, it is up to you to cleanse the earth they have sullied.
Avoir besoin de me rincer la bouche au vent. That shall honor the supreme being more. The eternally happy day which the French people consecrate to the supreme being has finally arrived. Never has the world appreciated.
Who's going to pay for this?
He has been killed. His reign squashed. At this moment, he sees an entire nation at war with all the oppressions of the human race. Suspend its heroic efforts.
Working too hard. Dropping at bloody shadows.
The great being who gave it the mission to take the
Wait.
efforts and the strength to execute them. Did not his immortal heart, by engraving in the hearts of men the code of justice and equality, right there at the center of time? Did not his voice at the very beginning decree the republic, making liberty, good faith, and justice the order of the day for all centuries and for all people? He did not create kings to devour the human feet. Neither did he create priests to harness us like brute beasts to the carriages of kings. Give the world the example of faith, crime, perfidy, avarice, debauchery, and falsehood to the world. He created the universe to celebrate his power. He created men who help and who love one another, to attain happiness through the path of virtue. The author of nature brings all mortals together in an immense chain of love and happiness. Curse the tyrants who have dared to break us. Friends, Republicans, it is up to you to cleanse the earth they have sullied, and to restore the world they have buried stunning. Liberty and mercy keep you together on the breast of the free being. One cannot find that men without feeling. Generous people, you will triumph over all your enemies. Being the only form of worship worthy of this. Surrender ourselves today under his auspices.
Let's see. Incriminating evidence. Incriminating evidence.
You think you can outrun me?
Publiciste de la Révolution française. The day after Marat died. Interesting, but not particularly helpful.
Let's keep an eye on this one, didn't we? What? I didn't think that sort.
Reign on earth. At this moment, he sees an entire nation at war with all the oppressors of the human race, suspend its heroic efforts in order to raise its thoughts and vows to the great
He was
being
just here a
who
minute
gave
ago.
permission to undertake these efforts and the strength to execute them.
Where are you, stranger?
Did not his immortal hand, by engraving in the hearts of
Now,
men
where's he
the
gone
code of
off to?
justice and equality, right there, the just sentence of tyrants? Did not his voice, at the very beginning of time, decree the Republic, making liberty, good faith, and justice the order of the day for all centuries and for all people? He did not create change to devour the human species. Neither did he create streets to harness
Looks
us
like a diary.
beasts to the carriages of kings.
At exactly 5 in the morning, a general recall shall be sounded in Paris. This call shall invite every citizen, men and women alike, to immediately adorn their houses with the beloved colors of liberty, either by rehanging their flags or by embellishing their houses with garlands of flowers and greenery.
Hardly the sort of thing to topple a tyrant with. A letter.
Monsieur Robespierre, take care that you do not allow your personal ambitions to come before the great work. That which we do not for our own glory, but to remake the world into Malay's image. Germain.
One cannot reside among men without the other.
Interesting, but not particularly helpful. Merlin, Tallien, Bourdon. These are all deputies of the National Convention. Lists of political figures written in the hand of a man fond of sending his rivals to the guillotine. Yes, these should do nicely.
The eternally happy day which the French people consecrate to the Supreme Being has finally arrived. Never has the world he created offered him sight so worthy of his eye. He has seen tyranny, crime, and deception reign on earth. At this moment, he sees an entire nation at war with all the oppressors of the human race, suspend its heroic efforts.
There you go.
Its thoughts and vows to the great being who gave it the mission to undertake these efforts
Something's
and
going
the
on.
strength to execute them. Did not his immortal hand, by engraving in the hearts of men the code of justice and equality, right there the just sentence of tyrants? Did not his voice, at the very beginning of time, decree the Republic?
Well,
List of names. 50 or so deputies of the National Convention, all written in Robespierre's hand and all opposed to him.
I imagine those good gentlemen would be quite interested to know they're on that list. But first... Monsieur Robespierre brought his own refreshments. Strike the guards, I have an idea.
Distract the guards. Right.
Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poison of atheism, they can no longer save the world from armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism. People fear no more their sin. People fear not.
Mine now!
That our guilty enemies want to drive from
Dead man!
Can you just step back?
You'll be over there.
Areas off limits.
Compassionate toward the unfortunate.
What's got there for Richie's trouble?
Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poison of atheism, they can no more tear the world from... Yes. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poison
wait a minute.
of atheism, they can no more tear the world from... Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism.
Got you now!
They can no more terrorize. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more tear the world from... People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies.
You're mine!
Clever son of a... Where?
People fear no more their sacrifice. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from... Yes. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from... Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies.
Where in God's green earth?
People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more tear the world from... People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. It is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. We must be generous.
compassionate toward the unfortunate, and inexorable. Be compassionate. And inexorable. We must be compassionate toward the unfortunate, and inexorable toward the wicked. Let us not count on unalloyed strength, on triumph without obstacles, or on anything that depends upon the fortune or perversity of another. Arms in turn, daggers, and the poison. They can no more tear the world's Mr. Shark's calling, so we can rush off.
Je crois que je ferai mieux
Compassionate for the unfortunate, and be compassionate for the good. Generous. Compassionate for the unfortunate, and inexorable for the good. We must be generous for the good, compassionate for the unfortunate, and inexorable for the wicked.
Réduisez au néant, soyez sans pitié.
Triumph without obstacles, or on anything that depends upon the fortune or perversity of another. And the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the world from armed into the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism, they can no more tear the
How did I get? Causes hallucinations. This will make him look mad. Now we have to make him look dangerous.
The list of names.
It must fall into the right hands, anonymously. If our involvement gets out, it'll tip Germain off.
Leave that part to me.
He has
return to nothingness this monster.
Robespierre natters on about freedom and mercy, while thousands go to the guillotine. If Danton were allowed to see this, he would choke.
Disappear with him. Arms in turn, the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism. Kings still conspire to assassinate humanity. If they can no longer disfigure the divinity with superstition in order to implicate him in their transgressions, they endeavor to banish him from the earth to reign alone with Christ. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracy. They can no more tear the world from the breast of its author than the remorse from their own hearts. You who are wretched, hold up your woeful head. You can again raise your eyes to the sky with impunity.
Jealous of your success, most like.
Yes.
Yes, that would be it, wouldn't it?
The minions of tyranny may be able to assassinate you, but it is not in their power to annihilate you completely. Man, whoever you are, and again, think well. You can attach your transitory life, God himself, and to immortality. Let nature thus regain all its magnificence and wisdom all its empires. The supreme being is not destroyed. Man, whoever you are, you can again think well of. Let us be ardent and obstinate in our anger against sworn tyrants. Imperturbable in the heat of danger. Patient in our work, terrible during setbacks. Modest and vigilant in success. Let us depend only on our constancy and our virtue.
What is it, sir?
You who are wretched, hold up your woeful head.
Damn your eyes.
You can again raise your eyes
hell?
to
What
the
did they
sky
steal?
with impunity. Let nature thus regain all its magnificence, and wisdom all its empire. The supreme being is not destroyed. Let us be generous toward those who are good, compassionate toward the unfortunate, inexorable toward the wicked, just toward everyone. People, fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracy. They can no more tear the world from the breast of its author than the remorse from their own hearts. Let us not count on unalloyed prosperity, triumph without obstacles, or on anything that depends upon the fortune or perversity of another. Let us be serious and discreet in the world of exploration. Men who defend the interests of all. People, fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more from the breast of its author than the remorse from their
And if they
own
do,
hearts.
Robespierre is popular,
Let us
but he's
be
not God,
serious
no matter
and
what he
discreet
does. He
in
can't
the
touch
world
me.
of liberation.
Even so,
Men
nothing.
determine the interests of
A
the whole.
change is coming.
Let us be
Requires the
generous
proper
toward
spark
those who are
to
good, compassionate toward the unfortunate.
Don't run off! The part where I spill your guts and drag them off the pole nerve is next!
Or on anything that depends upon the fortune or perversity of another.
That should set things in motion.
What's that?
It is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. To wisdom alone does it belong to consolidate the prosperity of empire. It is for her,
Being a list of enemies of the revolution. 500 names here.
Robespierre's gone too far this time.
Alone, but infallible guarantee.
That's at the Fox in the hen house.
Pity the hens. Now what?
We wait. It won't take long. Once Robespierre has lost the support of the people, he'll be no more use to Germain. And when Germain abandons him...
He's vulnerable. Let's go.
Come here, Richard.
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Beg your
You're gonna
pardon.
hand over all your money
Do I know
and do
you?
it.
I don't think I like your tone. I have every right to be.
Bienvenue dans ma boutique, mon ami.
Attention, il n'est pas dit qu'une femme mettra la main sur
What cheer?
J'ai une tache sur ma chemise. Il faut que je rentre.
Cet homme passe sa vie sur les toilettes.
Merde, tu ne sais rien, tu deviens une gêne.
petit débauché offensif.